Hey you guys, welcome back to Black Tea. It's your girl Ebony. Okay you guys, let's talk about this Erica Banks, Nicki Minaj situation and how I feel that Nicki Minaj has been bullied online and also kind of given this weird sense of entitlement that because female rappers say they love her, she therefore is entitled to give them a feature. Yep, we're going there today because Erica Banks couldn't keep her bow-legged mouth closed. I said what I said. Now, before we get into what Erica Banks had to say today, I do want to break down a little bit of how we got here so you guys understand this situation and also understand why Erica Banks' most recent comment was unnecessary. Now, all this mess started when there were rumors circulating online that Nicki Minaj may be giving Coi Leray a feature. Now, a rapper by the name of Baby Tate did come out to voice her opinion about this rumor. Mind you, nothing was confirmed at this time between Nicki and Coi. However, young Baby Tate took to her Twitter and went on an excruciating rant talking about the fact that Nicki Minaj does not give features to the people who show love to her consistently. And this is where we saw Erica Banks jump into the comments of the Shade Room to say that she agreed that Nicki Minaj gives features to those individuals who cannot rap. Talk about a mess. Now, after this happened, people realized that Nicki Minaj actually unfollowed Erica Banks. And this is where we saw Erica Banks take to her Instagram page and do a live video where she actually admitted that Nicki Minaj had blocked her. Check this out.
Okay, I want to get on here and address the Nicki Minaj situation because it's becoming misunderstood and misconstrued, and people are even thinking I went so far as to unfollow Nicki Minaj, and I need to clear this up because this is my favorite artist. So I have a lot of respect for her, enough to even get on here and just clear this up because I don't need this narrative being painted of me. So first of all, I never unfollowed Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj blocked me, y'all. Yesterday, y'all blocked me. I'm talking about I'm in shambles. Like, what is going on? Like, why is this happening? I'm serious. Like, I'm being real with y'all. I'm having a real moment right now, like a real fan moment. I could not believe it. And I meant no harm by what I said. You know, if you know, you know. If you don't, whatever. I made a comment on a post that I agree with, and I was coming from a fan's point of view. And I want to explain that because a lot of y'all are getting it misunderstood and thinking that the whole thing is about a feature. The thing is not about a feature, okay? It's deeper than that. It's about the love that we fans have for Nicki Minaj, because when we're talking about our idol or somebody that we look up to or somebody that we've been looking up to since we were young or since we were kids, it hits a deep spot in our heart when we felt like, damn, why haven't we worked with Nicki Minaj? Like, why haven't we gotten, you know, why haven't we put something together? Like, yeah, we love each other and she shows us massive love and we appreciate it to the fullest. Don't ever underestimate me of anybody for appreciating the support that Nicki Minaj gives me, because she's been supporting me for the past year. If it was about a feature, I wouldn't even be worried about following or showing love or any of that. I have continued to do that because it's genuine, and that is where my heart is at with Nicki Minaj. All I was saying was, us fans, we're still fans even though we're artists. We do get in our feelings, and our feelings do get hurt when we feel like you don't want to work with us. You know what I'm saying? And how can you blame us for feeling like that? Because this is our favorite artist we talking about. You know, like, it's a beautiful thing for us to even get a follow or a like or a comment. And I have never been ashamed to say that I'm a super fan for Nicki Minaj or anything that we interact doing. I'm a super fan. Always been. You know what I'm saying? So if I see someone say anything that I can relate to in regards to Nicki Minaj, I feel like it's okay for me to voice my opinion about it because it's not coming from an ill place. It's coming from a genuine place. Who doesn't want to work with her? You know what I'm saying? So we are just fans, and we love her that much that we feel a way when we don't work with her but see her work with other people. That's not hating. That's not jealousy. A lot of people like to throw that in there. That's just us being human. That's just us having feelings. That's just us really feeling the hurt from seeing Nicki Minaj work with other artists but not work with us, and it's okay for us to feel like that. We're not bad people for having our feelings hurt. We're not bad people for expressing our love for Nicki Minaj. We're not bad people. You know what I'm saying? But I guess sometimes we may forget that our favorite celebrity or our favorite rapper is still human. You know, so she may have her reasons as to why she hasn't worked with this person or me or this person or this person. And I'm not upset at her for that. All I was doing was voicing my opinion and saying that this is how I feel about this. You know what I'm saying? It was no disrespect. Nothing was disrespectful about it. I couldn't even believe I got blocked, y'all. I cannot believe I got blocked. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, people were saying I unfollowed her. I'm like, who? Who? And then I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna just dead it. A lot of people like to act like, oh, I'm cool either way, whether I do a song with my favorite celebrity or not. You're lying. You're lying. If your favorite rapper, singer, anybody, if your favorite artist call you right now and say, let's do this song, you're gonna do it. So why do people act like it's not a big deal? It's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It's a big deal to not get a chance to work with your favorite artist, and maybe it's not time. Maybe they're not ready, and that's perfectly fine. But that does not mean that we cannot express how we feel about it if it's not disrespectful. So I just needed to get on here and just clarify that up and say I was commenting and coming from a fan's place and coming from a place of loving Nicki Minaj by voicing that my feelings too are hurt because we haven't worked together yet, and I can feel like that. I can feel like that. I love Nicki Minaj. I will always love Nicki Minaj. If I could go follow her right now, I would, but I'm blocked, child. So I love y'all. I love all my fans. I love everybody, and I just needed to say that and get that off my heart. Any negative comments, you will be blocked. Don't even waste your time.
So as you guys see, even in Erica Banks' response on Instagram, there was a theme in the way she explained her situation with Nicki Minaj. And the reason I'm saying that is because I want you guys to pay attention to her word choice. For example, in Erica's video, she continued to say, I appreciate what Nicki has done for me, but that but word is something that's going to be very important, especially when you hear Erica Banks' most recent interview. Now, Erica Banks did sit down with Revolt TV on a show called Big Facts, and they asked her the question about why her and Nicki got into it online. They also wanted to know what she meant and to also put a name on those female rappers she felt could not rap. Check this out.
Well, you know, I love Nicki, but I just feel like I've been trying to reach out to her for a long time, and I just feel like she kind of ignored me, and I feel like she entertained the girls who really don't even know how to rap. You know what I'm saying? And my feelings hurt.
Like who?
Woo!
Call him out.
Y'all know
Break
what?
Call him out, Debo.
Now y'all know what girls really can't rap.
We don't know. We
Don't do me like that. I'm gonna have to bring my 30 outside. Now don't do that.
Name
But moving on, y'all so crazy. Moving on, yeah. I commented and I said I agree. I agree that, you know what I'm saying, Nicki, you know, kind of fuck with the girls who can't really rap. When you got the girls over here who really do. Now, some people might get mad at me for saying it. It's the truth, okay? Everybody can't rap. And I'm not saying that because I'm a rapper. I'm saying it because everybody's not going to say it, okay? So anyway, Nicki got upset with me because I agreed with this person. And she said, Blue, I'm going to block you then. Since you want to be ungrateful, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to block you because she does show me love. Nicki liked my post.
Oh, so she unfollowed you and blocked you?
Girl, what? Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes, my feelings was so hurt. And I had to explain to everybody, we not saying that we are ungrateful of Nicki Minaj's support. We just saying our feelings are hurt as a real fan that we haven't worked together. And people were saying, oh, well, that just means that you want to use her and da-da-da-da. And I said, no, let's have a real moment. Who doesn't want to work with their favorite artist? You know what I'm saying?
So as you guys saw in her interview, remember I told you guys about that word but. Throughout her interview, she says, I appreciate everything that Nicki has done for me, but everybody wants to do a song with their favorite artist. It's almost like she's playing an emotional manipulation game. She's saying, yes, Nicki Minaj has given her attention, but then she's trying to flip it around in almost like a sympathetic unapologetic way that she is just a major fan who wants to work with a huge icon, but she's trying to make it seem like it's innocent when really it's vindictive and messy. She knows, playing into a narrative that Nicki has been trying to fight against while she's been in this industry, and you decided to get on the stage and play into that narrative of her not working with other female artists because you love her. Baby, something is not adding up here. I'm just being very serious. And then you're too scary. You talk about you're that bitch, but you're so scary, okay? You're so pussy that you didn't even want to put a name on the rappers you say can't rap. Now, after this happened, you guys, there was so much speculation on who Erica Banks was referring to as the female rapper that couldn't rap. And there was a tweet that was deleted by Erica Banks, seemingly throwing shade at Coi Leray and talking about Coi Leray's album sales. Now, this is what Erica Banks said on Twitter. She really should be laughing at those album sales. Her priorities are effed up. Now, after this hit the blogs, this is where we saw Coi Leray retweet Erica Banks' interview with laughing emojis. Then, Coi Leray also took to her Twitter account to basically talk about her album sales. Coi Leray saying this: "My debut album has over 315K album sales, 4 Billboard Top 100 entries, No More Parties remix, Big Purr, Blick Blick, 6 nominations with no album, millions of monthly listeners, trendsetter, the album out now." So I thought this was a very classy way to flex, because let's be clear, Erica Banks ain't really had a hit since the whole song was on TikTok bussin'. Ever since then, Erica Banks has been taking her roly-poly butt, throwing it all over social media. Then she decided to go get a BBL and some lipo. Now she thinks she cute. Baby, you look like a total hater. Imagine hating on someone where you're not even on their level and then being too scared to say their name. Now, when this hit the shade room, Erica Banks jumped into the comments and she was actually claiming that the tweet throwing shade at Coi Leray was not true and it was fake. Erica Banks saying this: "I never tweeted that. The tweet is fake. You can literally tell by looking at it. Good day." Now, people are actually responding on social media to what Erica Banks had to say in her interview. One Instagram user saying this: "Erica, you are not that girl. Entitled. That's what smells like. We don't see pop artists who are fans of Beyonce or even Rihanna do them like this. Go build your own career, child. Why does everyone feel they're entitled to a feature because they so-called love Nicki Minaj? All you had to do was wait your turn. People have used her in the past, and she is not allowing that to happen now. Can you even afford a Nicki feature? Chill. Not calling her broke. Allegedly. Chill. Talk about a mess. They know my name, ring bells, so they still press. Say the queen name, you can get some ill press. Come through, bars." And finally, Tammy Roman saying this: "Nicki can't work with everyone. Fan or not, doesn't mean she doesn't support you. Heck, I'm a fan of and would love to work with Angela Bassett, but that hasn't happened either." And I agree. I think this is a good way to kind of wrap up this video. We do not see this happen in the pop world. Has anyone ever seen Olivia Rodrigo say that Taylor Swift has to give her an actual song? Has anybody said that Chloe Bailey has to go to Beyonce and she's entitled to a song because she loves Beyonce? Same way with Normani. Has anybody said from Normani's side that she is entitled to a collab with Janet Jackson? No. And neither of these women have actually put anything out there like that because they understand the business. They understand if a collab is meant to happen, it'll happen. You know, this is unfortunate for Erica Banks, but her mouth is going to be her downfall. I'm telling you now. now, she's never gonna happen. Let me know what you guys think about this topic down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and you let me know down below if you believe because someone says they love Nicki, she should give them a feature. Hope you guys are having a great Easter, and we'll talk again later on tonight. Bye guys.